This is DJ Taya, live at Gen Con, here with Alex and Sylvia with Break from Reality Games. So, can you tell us a little bit about your products first?
Well, which do you want to hear about first? We have Disaster Looms as well as Damage Report. Both are board games. We also have a couple expansions and a mini game.
Let's hear a little bit about Damage Report.
So Damage Report is the newest game that we came out with. It was actually created by Alex Barbary, who we have here today.
Who is kind of silent as he sits over there.
I'm here.
He's here, really he's here. So Damage Report is a cooperative.
Yeah, cooperative real-time game where everyone's taking their turn simultaneously throughout the game.
It's not turn-based, it's just chaos.
It is turn-based, but not sequential. The way it works is there's a dual timer mechanism. You've got one timer that's your overall game timer, rushing you to hurry up before you run out. And then each player has their own sand timer that tells them when they are allowed to take another turn.
So that's that game?
Yes. So this is that one over here. So this is Damage Report. As you see, we have 3 characters currently set out. Each one of them has a timer on their character card. You also see that we have a digital timer, which is what keeps the overall time for the game running. The small scenario being 15 minutes, the longest one being 45 minutes. Now you can certainly beat the games before that timer runs out. However, at that time, you are either shooting something out an airlock, you might be falling into a sun, you might have rampaging robots running amok and destroying your entire ship. So you definitely want to get there before the end of the 45 minutes.
Well, it looks like most of your games that I'm seeing are space games.
So far, yes. The first 2 games that we came out with were space games, so the expansion and minigame that we have that goes with Disaster Looms are also space-oriented because they're in the same universe. We are, however, working in the background for a fantasy game that is going to be a cooperative card game that is called by the title of Mythic Mages is its current working title. And that one's actually going to be fantasy-based and, once again, cooperative, so everybody does have to work together. That is something that we want to keep with the theme of in our company, because we do ultimately believe that gaming does need to be to bring people together rather than always just having a versus.
True. Okay, so that is
Damage Report.
Damage Report. What is this one over here to my left?
This is Disaster Looms.
This is Disaster Looms.
This is a competitive game, and it is space exploration meets corporate greed. So everybody's playing a CEO of a corporation that has...
Sounds like another game I play.
...invented space flight. And there was a memo that came by your desk a couple weeks back. You didn't quite pick up all the details, but the Earth is doomed, and there's a bunch of people willing to pay you good money to relocate them to other planets. So you're trying to build new colonies on new planets with customers loyal to your brand, while at the same time researching new technologies. The real unique part about this game is you have a public domain of technologies that everyone can use, but you can spend money to tell your R&D department to work on new tech that's just for you. And then comes the difficult decision. Do you want to hold on to that technology and keep the rights for it just to yourself? Or do you want to sell it for money, but if you do, it goes to the public domain and everyone gets to use it?
Interesting.
Yep. The game ends when either all of the customers are evacuated from Earth or the cataclysm is drawn from the exploration deck. If they both happen in the same round, that's called the Hollywood ending. The last of humanity is getting away as the Earth is exploding, and there's special bonus scoring if that happens.
Nice. Very special bonus.
We do have for Damage Report a promotional scenario that we're doing at conventions. If you buy it with us here, we're giving away Problems with Puffballs.
That looks more like Tribbles.
I have no idea what you're
what
talking
are these tribbles?
about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I kind of see.
Puffballs.
It's all puffballs.
Puffballs everywhere.
You've been invaded.
By
Yeah,
puffballs.
well, they just keep growing in numbers.
I know.
We don't
I'm just saying
why.
you've been invaded.
Well, they're true. They're in our swag bags over here. They're taking over our tables. Pretty soon we are going to have puffballs everywhere. We're going to have to shoot them out an airlock or teleport them to an enemy ship. It's going to cause some trouble. An enemy booth.
Yes.
We'll send it over to the Games Workshop guys.
Ooh,
They're
there
jerks.
You go. I don't know. Ooh.
They're like Klingons. Just send them over there. They'll love them.
Okay. They'll love puffballs, really? Well, if they're gonna love puffballs, then we could definitely do
teleport
it.
Some over.
Yep.
I am so going to get myself in trouble. Causing havoc between different game companies.
Yeah, well, you know.
Do you actually have anything that's going to be up and coming in the next year or so? New things that'll be coming out?
So we actually do have our grippy, not sticky game mat. So they do actually help with tile-based board games as well as card games, because as you see, it's very hard to actually move things around. The mat itself is actually a really nice material. It can be folded, bended, rolled, stuffed, crushed, and then reopened, it will relax completely flat again without any memory lines being entailed. This is something that we've had patented with another company that we're working with. So they actually hold the rights to it, and we are creating this together. We are actually going to be selling ones anywhere from about 18 by 16 inches all the way up to 24 by 42 inches. And so those are going to be for different games, and we are going to be doing different backgrounds to match different games as well.
Nice. And CEOs and corporations. What's this one about?
CEOs.
It's not out, but
It's an expansion for Disaster Looms, which takes it up to 5 to 6 players. And it adds, of course, new technologies, new planets, and things to discover.
New cataclysms.
But there's still only just the one cataclysm.
Darn it.
But you do get to be a CEO. You get a CEO card, which gives you a secret agenda, and you get a corporation card, which gives you an ability that the other players don't have.
Well, besides making games, what games do you guys enjoy playing?
Guild Wars.
Guild Wars?
Yeah, we both like Guild Wars.
The way she says that, it's like a guilty pleasure.
But as far as
time
board
with it.
games, I mean, I play anything from...
Ascension is my favorite.
I like anything from a serious Euro game that takes hours to play to, Cards Against Humanity, party games.
I love Cards Against Humanity. I am not allowed to play Cards Against Humanity while here anymore. It gets horrible.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we love
people.
games.
Yeah. So yeah, no, the games are really fun. I do enjoy Ascension. I enjoy card-based games and deck builders. So yeah, anytime anybody wants to play Ascension, I'm definitely there. And then other than that, I pretty much just do the art and create lots of pretty shiny things.
So you create the shiny, so it's you I need to kidnap for shiny stuff.
It's true. I'm actually a metalsmith in graduation as well for illustration and metalwork, so I draw pretty pictures and make shiny things.
I need to take her home with me. She makes shinies.
As long as she can still do work for us, you can take her.
All right.
But my corgis and boyfriend have to come too.
The dogs, yes. The boyfriend, maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay, we can work something out.
We can do some trading
There you go.
and things like that.
There you go.
So if she does the shiny, pretty art stuff,
I'm the game designer.
Design.
Yep.
What does this wonderful guy over here sitting there doing nothing do?
I am demoing.
He's just a minion.
He's just a minion.
Yeah.
He's a minion. He's a very good minion.
Then why isn't he in overalls and painted yellow? If
He
he's a
forgot
minion.
his uniform.
Too much yellow paint.
Ambassador t-shirt.
It's true. We do have an ambassador program, which is actually we're reaching out to the grassroots community. So anybody that is a gamer that hosts a local gaming night that has a established area that they meet as well as a time with a certain set of people. We are actually going to be sending them, if they want to contact us on our website, we'll send them a t-shirt, we'll send them some items to give out with the gaming, as well as we'll send them a game, so that way they can host a Break from Reality night. We're doing the same thing for local game stores called a break night, so they can call and get a setup, and we'll actually send it to them, so that way we can help drive sales in their booths, because we do want to support the local businesses as well and the local board game sellers.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
It's kind of... I actually hadn't seen y'all's booth until I ran into you the other night. So getting to the smaller people seems to be the easiest way to do it.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell our listeners before we head on out?
Definitely check out our website. It's www.bfrgames.com. You can find our Twitter and blog, which we constantly have information going up on. It's the best way to stay active on what we're going to be bringing out next. Oftentimes, if I have an art stream going, you might see something in glimpses from the future, as I'm always working on projects in advance to get that art ready for creation.
Anything from you? Besides sitting there silent?
We've pretty much talked about everything we've got.
All right, well, thank you so much for meeting with me.